it is Crystal with Pineapple Papers, and it is time for a design team project for Color Rush Studio. So today I am using the March kit, the Echoes of Home, and I am also playing along with the Facebook challenge, which is to use a large photo and to decorate right on the photo. Now, the largest photo I have is a 5x7. I probably could have went and printed something, but I just wanted to play, and so I found the largest photo I had, and that is the one I'm going to play with. So up in the corner is the layout that is with the challenge, so it gives you kind of an idea, and I'm going to use some elements from that as well. So I'm starting with this pink Cartabella paper. I am going to gut it, and then I am going to add some black cardstock and some white cardstock. So I'm just doing a thin layer of the black so that it pops against the white. So I'm going to stick that down, and here is my 5x7 photo. So school photos in general, I struggle with, and I struggle with large photos. So I have this photo. This is Julianne for tennis last year. And to be fair, she just got me this. Like, she had to start school again to get last year's photo because she left them in the clubhouse that long. But so it's super cute. And so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to matte that in the pink, and then I'm going to matte it in the black so that it pops as well. Now in the kit, there's a few little bee themed items. And so I'm really proud of my title, which will come later. So I know I want to stick part of my title, well, actually all of my title will end up going somewhat on the photo. So that's definitely some inspiration that I am taking from the challenge. The other is I think it's a piece of paper that's wrapped under the title, but I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take this bee frazzle and I'm going to tie it in a little knot on the bottom of the photo, which I cut it a little short, so I do struggle just a little bit to get it tied, but once I get it tied, I think it's perfect. And it just covers a little bit of her legs, like you're not missing anything, and then it's covering part of the tennis court, so you're really not missing anything. So I wanted to do a little bit of stenciling to kind of bring in that bee theme a little bit more. I have this stencil from Vicky Bouton, and I take some fossilized amber first, and then I want to take some pink. So I start with some spun sugar, and I can't see it at all. So I end up going with Kitsched Flamingo. So I'm going to do a little bit up here, kind of at the top, and then a little bit in the corner. So it's almost like a diagonal of stenciling with the photo in the middle, or at least that's kind of what the thought process is, because obviously you can see that it doesn't go underneath the photo, and I'm not sure why I would put it underneath a photo unless I didn't know exactly where my photo was going to go, which could totally work. Or if you're just making background papers and whatever. So I get that done, and I really like the way that looks. So I'm really going with the pinks and the yellows in this layout. And most of the photo is pretty neutral in black and white, but she does have pops of pink. So on her racket is a pop of pink, and then she's got pops of pink in her nails. So so that's kind of where I'm kind of deciding to pull those kind of pops of pink. So I know I want to use this Be Kind as part of my title. And so being that I am kind of going with that, I pulled the other acrylic bee from the acrylic kit, and I'm going to pull a couple of the cork pieces from the bold kit, and also some of these acrylic flowers. And so I'm going to go through the die cuts. I'm going to pull kind of those pink and white and yellow colors, and I'm just going to make a pile. That way, I guess I'm kind of limiting what I'm working with. I'm going through what I want to use, and then I'll narrow it down, because obviously not all of that is going to make it on. Well, I guess maybe not obviously, because sometimes my more is more could have got everything on the page for sure. So I'm going to actually decorate in a diagonal design as well. And so I kind of start with the title, and then I kind of work down at the bottom. Now, the whole point is to decorate on top of your photo, so I got to make sure that a couple of the embellishments are actually going to go on the photo. So I'm going to get that cork floral up there. I don't want to cover up the butte in the background completely, because I think that's a nice touch for the photo, especially because, you know, it's our town and it's kind of like landmark. And so I think about putting that pink one up there, but it's kind of like, I don't know, it looked weird, like up in the sky, like it should be the sun or the moon or something. And so I am going to actually move that around a couple of times, and then I think it goes off completely. So I want to get a couple of cork pieces on. I really like the hexagon cork pieces, so I'm going to stick that blank one down at the bottom by the bee, and that is going to be halfway on my photo. And then I'm going to get two of the actual bees and another hexagon, the one with the floral, up there at the top. And then I'm going to scatter a couple of florals, just trying to get that kind of diagonal down. And then I decided I needed a little more of this frazzle up at the top. So I'm actually going to cut it in half, so then I can tuck it right under that black cardstock, just to give it a little extra texture up there at the top. So I did go off screen. I glued everything down, as well as finished my title with the thickers and some tiny word stickers or letters from my stash. So my whole title is Be Kind of Awesome. So I'm finishing off with just the tiniest little black splatters to bring in a little bit more of the black. And that is going to do it for me today. So I will have links to the shop down below so you can get your hands on some of these goodies. And you can use my code 10crystal, and that will save you 10%. And if you have any questions, please leave them down below. I love to chat with you. So that's going to do it for me today. Remember to wear your crown, and we'll see you next Monday. Bye.